Grabe na talaga yung gobyerno natin ngayon, no? Imagine mo, may recommendation na yung NBI to file a criminal case against the Vice President. So, dalawa yung sinabi nila doon. Inciting to sedition, other is the grave threat. Now, yung inciting to sedition, ito yung kino-convince ni VP Sara yung taong mag-aklas against the government. So, this is to publicly and tumultuously uprise against the government to prevent acts in the means of force, intimidation, and any other unlawful means. So, five yung nandun sa revised penal code. Ano ba yun? First is yung to prevent promulgation and execution of laws or holding popular election. Yun yung una. Ginawa ba ni Vice President yan? Hindi naman, di ba? Second is to prevent the national, provincial, municipal government, or any other public officer from freely exercising their administrative functions. Siguro, nasabi nila yan dahil dun sa incident na prevent ni VP Sara yung police para dalhin sa Veterans Hospital si Attorney Laika. Instead, doon dinala sa St. Luke's. Pero nakita nyo naman yung mga pangyayari, di ba? That time, kalagitnaan ng gabi, dadalhin ka dun sa custodial facility ng Women's Correctional. So parang hindi naman tama yon. Na-contempt ka lang eh, pero ang turing sa'yo parang isang kriminal. Now yung pangatlo, ano yon? To inflict an act of hate and revenge to the person and property of public officer and employee. Ginawa ba ni VP Sara yan? Kahit hindi nga sila bate, di ba, ng president o kahit sino mang politiko dyan, politiko. Wala namang ginawa si VP Sara to inflict act of hate and revenge eh. Wala namang ganun. Number 4, ano yon? To commit an act of hate and revenge to any private person and social entities for political and social ends. May ganun ba? Wala. To despoil the government, national government or municipal, provincial, and any public person and its property for the purpose of political and social ends. Meron bang ganon? Di ba wala? Wala namang incident na sinabi ni Vice President na mag-aklas kayo against the government, sirain natin yung mga government assets, nagkakagulo. Kasi alam nyo guys, when we say tumultuous affray, this cannot be committed by one person. Kaya sabi dun sa revised penal code, this can be committed by a persons. So when we say tumultuous, it can only be achieved or attained by 3 or more persons. Yung grabe talaga yung commotions na nagkakagulo talaga yung mga tao to publicly go against the government. Wala namang ganun eh. Now when you say inciting, kino-convince mo yung tao sa speeches mo, pwede sa sulat mo, banners, placards, ganun. Yun yung sinasabi nilang inciting to sedition. Now, another case yung sinasabi nila is grave threat. Ano ba yung grave threat? When you say grave, it should be deliberate eh. Na you are trying to inflict harm to a person na sinabihan mo siyang, oy, papatayin kita bukas pag hindi mo binigay sa akin yung lupa na pinag-usapan natin. So di ba? Grave threat 'yun. May ginawa ba si VP Sara na ganun? 'Di ba? Parang yung sinabi ba ni VP Sara na I hired someone to kill the president, the first lady and the speaker of the house if mamamatay ako, if there is something if there is someone would kill me, ipapapatay ko yung tatlo. Is that tantamount or equal to a crime? If yes, anong crime 'yun? So, grabe talaga yung mga nangyayari. Now, start na yung election. Let's just pray na sana manalo talaga yung PDP laban. Ito yung time na i-campaign natin yung PDP laban at gawin natin ng lahat ng makakaya natin para to protect the Vice President.